When President Lincoln signed the Pacific Railroad Act, he foresaw the logical convenience of the passenger train as a steel cord which would bind the West to the Union. He knew that as travel patterns developed, so would family relationships, business links, and acceptance of our common destiny. Today, with our sophisticated knowledge of economics and of human psychology, we know that even though superseded for certain types of trips, the transcontinental train trip is the one form of travel which is truly priceless in an American's experience, a practical means to a real feeling of this being a great country, an experience untapped by other modes of transportation that divide and conquer us as human beings. Our government writes that experience off as unaffordable. When the Pioneer was discontinued in 1997, President Bill Clinton and the Republican Congress seemed to know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Always in my mind, on clear, starry nights, there will be the 5-year-old girl in Economy 4, looking out into the Idaho vastness. Amtrak's Train 26, the Pioneer, Economy Room 4, and Superliner Sleeper 2635, empty out of Portland when I first passed its open door. Crisp, clean sheets folded away, chairs empty, unlike in other rooms already occupied for Boise, Bory, Galesburg, or Denver. Manifest not terribly full on this cold February day. The Steinbergs in the family room, the Hetricks in Deluxe B, Vern in Economy 13, Ms. Truby in Economy 5, others whom I never knew by name, but Economy 4 held open for someone special. I first saw Lisa on the platform when we slid to a stop in the Dells. Lisa and her mother on their way home to Holdridge, 1,684 miles over the Blue Mountains, along the Snake, across the desert, up past Devil's Slide, startling antelope across the plains. We were table mates that night. That's how I learned their story. Over a good American dinner. Not too fancy, but real food. Lisa munched on a hamburger while her mother told me about their trip. Lisa was well behaved, squealed just once when she spotted a deer alongside the track as we climbed the Blues. I wanted Lisa to have this trip. I bought it for her. Her mother had an odd way of talking about what might seem to others like it should be a simple business transaction. The government, Bill Clinton, Newt Gingrich, they seemed to want this train to die. I wanted Lisa to know what this country is like, to have some memory of it. It might have made more sense if we could have told her that some airline wanted to fly her quickly to see her father, or that some bus line would run between Holdridge and the Dalles. But that does not happen and is not going to happen. Government officials expect her to drive alone on icy roads over the mountains just as soon as she is able. Until then, she'll mostly stay in Holdridge. The train easily picks up Lisa and her mother. Took only a couple of minutes out of our trip to gather them up and get on our way. We were blessed by their presence on our journey. No one else wants them. After Nissa flashed by and before the Nampa stopped, I passed by and saw that the door to Economy 4 was open. Lisa's mom had opened it to get a bit more room while unpacking for the night. Berths were in place and Lisa was in her PJs peeking out from under the covers, propped up with the pillow. With lights turned down and shade half up, she watched intently out the window. Then she saw my reflection on the glass, lit by the corridor lamps. Mr. Rynerson, she struggled with the name, fighting sleep. You know what? This land goes on forever and ever. I could just stay on this train and ride it there. Her mother smiled and tucked her in. This land needs the train. Lisa's mother paused for a moment. And I'd say the train needs this land. She grinned at the unexpected pun and slid shut the door of Economy 4.